Let's see how the Pirates have been doing lately. They can't be done with their terrible plays. No! Oh my... Oh my gosh! Bro, they can't get done with these terrible plays, can they? I mean, this is a Major League Baseball team. The fact that they have a team competing with them for last place in Diamondbacks is pathetic. This week, on Days of Our Pirates, the Pirates are 15 games out of first place in the NL Central Division. They play one of their weaker opponents today in Washington in the Washington Nationals. The Pirates are looking to win a game as they're on a 6-game losing streak currently, and are on pace to have the worst record in franchise history. Pitching today is JT Brubaker, one of the more consistent pitchers for the Pirates. This means that he has not been great, but he hasn't been total dog crap either, which is just about the best you're going to get on this Pirates team whenever they probably trade Adam Frazier at the trade deadline and Brian Reynolds in a year or two. And honestly, probably for Brian Hayes whenever his rookie deal is up, because they don't pay anyone. Even though they have one of the nicest ballparks, Bill Nunning still decides, hey, I'm not going to pay them. And one example is Josh Bell, former Pirate. He was amazing at hitting home runs, and now he's on the Nationals because they didn't want to pay him. And he's having a down year this year, so it doesn't look like such a terrible move. But it's not optimal, as it looks like, Kevin Newman launches one out of the ballpark, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. A lot of the games that they've played in, they've had an early lead. But this game might be different, right? I mean, they're playing a weaker opponent. The Nationals are still better than the Pirates, but if they can't beat a team like the Nationals, how are they going to play teams like the Cubs? Especially whenever they can't touch first base to save their life against that team. And that's a nice hit by Brian Reynolds. It's going to get him a double. And so far, the Pirates are hitting pretty well this game, believe it or not. Which is quite awesome if you think about it, because Gregory Polanco is the highest paid player on this team. And his batting average is around a .15. Yeah. I don't know why he's still on this team. Meanwhile, players like Austin Meadows are on the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as Tyler Glasnow. They didn't let him develop, and then all of a sudden they trade him to the Rays, and boom, he's one of the best pitchers in the league. At least he was last year. This year he's having a little bit of a dip in his production, but he's still overall an above-average pitcher. Just like Jameson Taillon, who he's on the Yankees now, and he's having one of the best seasons of his career. But meanwhile, JT Brubaker gave up the hit, and another single, and it's 1-1. Oh, and he looks like he's going to third, except that was a stupid decision as he is out. You would have thought that man played for the Pirates, but no. He plays for the Nationals, which is crazy because they just won a World Series 2 years ago. And they'll probably be trading their pitcher Scherzer. They'll probably be trading him at the deadline as well. That's what rumor has been saying. And it looks like the Nationals are going to take a 2-run lead off of the RBI single. Not 2-run lead, excuse me, a 2-1 lead. So it would be a 1-run lead. And now it looks like we're going to the top of the 4th inning. John Lester is pitching today for the Nationals, who pitched for the Cubs, so the Pirates have some familiarity with him, except it looks like it doesn't matter at all, as they just get the easy out. And let's see. And that was an awful hit by Brubaker. Wearing Trevor Williams' former number 34 before he got released. And he was a decent pitcher. I mean, he had his ups and downs. I can understand why you wouldn't want him on your team, but considering what else the Pirates have on their team, they probably should have kept him. I mean, this rebuild is going in no direction at all. Adam Frazier strikes out. He has the most hits in the National League. And he's not even first in the All-Star voting at second base, which just tells me that it's a popularity contest because he's not the bigger name, obviously, because he plays on the Pirates. But, you know, that's okay. Because, to be honest, he's the only one that deserves to be there anyways. You can maybe make an argument for Brian Reynolds on the bench, but that's about it. It looks like it's the end of the 5th inning. We're going to the top of the 6th. And, ooh, that's a nice hit. It looks like it's going to get Jacob Stallings a double. And yes, it does. So the Pirates have a great scoring opportunity at the top of the 6th inning. Something that I'm very excited for as a Pirates fan. Just to win a game would be refreshing. And, ooh, what a nice play by the Nationals as Phillip Evans gets a fly out. Again, we're going to re-show that play. Just a nice catch. And it looks like they might pull Lester here. And it looks like that's what they're going to be doing. They're pulling John Lester from the game. And here comes the bullpen now. And if this was the Pirates bullpen, it would be a home run first pitch. But it's not. Because the Nationals actually have a decent bullpen. And as I say that, yes, I mean, that is a good hit. But it's not good enough. But it does drive in Jacob Stallings to make it a 2-2 ball game. And the Pirates have a chance to win a game finally. They might take advantage of an opponent that's below average when it comes to the rest of the league. But here at the bottom of the 7th, here comes the Pirates bullpen. Usually they give up home runs right away. And, oh, it's crushed. And this one is gone. It's 3-2 Nationals. And once again, the Pirates bullpen, which is somehow worse than the Nationals, is once again going to give up the game. At least right now, the Pirates could still tie it or win it. Obviously, the game's not over. It's the top of the 8th, but it's so frustrating because the Pirates have some of the worst starting pitching numbers on their team. Just they have the worst pitching core in the league, if you ask me. So that means their bullpen, you would think, has to be worse, which is just insane to think about. I believe that was Josh Harrison that they were showing. You know, another Pirates player that was traded away, he was traded to the Tigers, along with Jordan Mercer. Now it looks like he's on the Nationals. Anyways, top of the 9th, and he strikes out. Oh man, he's embracing his inner Gregory Polanco on that one. 2 outs away from the game. Here comes Gamble, someone I've hardly heard of, and no one else in the league has heard of him unless they're a Pirates fan. And he is out, and this game is over. And as the Pirates are now 17 games out of first place, and are tanking with the Arizona Diamondbacks to get the first overall pick in the MLB draft, so are the days of our Pirates.